Let's come on in, y'all, real quick. Um, I'm just stopping in for a second. I'm not staying long. I just wanted to touch up on the fake ID part, man. I know there's got to be some smart lawyers that's dealing with this case. I still find it funny that I, I find it funny. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I find it funny uh, about the fake ID they found in the storage. Now, my question would be, um, my question would be, uh, when did they find a fake ID? How long the fake? It's ways you can combat anything, man. The government does plant shit. Okay, they would do anything to try to get a conviction, man. The government ain't no different than the state law, man. You know how many times they done planted evidence to try to convict people and the shit didn't work? They done this shit on the state level. You know what I'm saying? They did it on the state level. Uh excuse me for a minute. Because yeah, fake ID. It's said that they supposed to found fake ID in the storage. Now, my thing is, when did y'all find that fake ID? How long R. Kelly was locked up when y'all found that fake ID? You know what I'm saying? So it's questions you can ask the government on when did they find a fake ID. And to me, it still seems like a setup uh, when it came to Azriel turning into an informant. And all of a sudden, they found a fake ID in the storage. Y'all remember Larry was working with Azriel, and who knows, he could have played a part in uh, setting the stage for what the government is doing right now when it comes to the storage. You feel me? So the question we have to ask is, when did they find the fake ID? What was the time frame with them finding the fake ID? It's a lot of ways you can handle this, you know. But the government is wicked, man. The government is so wicked. They will do anything and try anything to try to help them win a case. And right now, this case is a no-win case, man. I don't even know why they continue to even put this man through this when these people are getting caught up in their lives. Yeah, yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is, and correct me, am I right? They found this fake ID in the storage, correct? Yeah. But that's what I'm addressing right now, Don, because you got to understand, R. Kelly got locked up in July. And you mean to tell me from 6 months later, once Azriel uh, flipped on R. Kelly, and then they got access to the storage, that was enough time for anybody to plant anything in that storage. Right. If I have a question, who would actually keep a fake ID in a storage anyway? I mean, let's just keep it real, man. Who would actually keep a fake ID in a goddamn storage? Mm-hmm. Right. That what I'm saying. Who would leave something like that in the storage from 2009? Yeah, he said it. We got the story. We got Azriel to flip. You saw the parents at my house. I gotta play this shit again. The Don K. I'm finna open the lines up. I want you to get on, and I want you to address it so everybody can get a full understanding. Right. Well, that's okay. I'm finna invite you on. So give me a second. I'm trying to see how can I put this in the chat. Um, yeah. Well, hit the link, brother. Come on in. Yeah, I feel you, Dom. I feel you. Hey, Miss Vaughn, how you doing? Exactly. Hit the link, Dom. What's up, 71 Suburban? You can chime in on this too. We talking about them finding this fake ID, the story. And I'm just like, who would keep this type of stuff in a goddamn storage? Man, please. I don't believe the government and they bullshit. I really don't. Yeah. He said it. He said it. He said, we got the story. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Shay. What's up, Curtis? Yeah, y'all got to excuse me because I'm about to get on live and eat. I had got me some Chick-fil-A, so y'all got to give me a hot second. Uh uh 312, hit the link. We're gonna talk about this fake ID shit. So I want to get a full understanding. Because to me, it make me seem like all of the stuff they just finding right now after Azriel flip. And that's where my mentality is right now. Even what they say it was 2009. That's what they say. But who's to say it could have been planted? That's all I'm saying. The government is wicked. The government is really, really, really wicked. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, while y'all sleep, we've been working. That's why I feel Larry should be subpoenaed, right along with Angelo and her mother. They should be subpoenaed. They should be subpoenaed, and the judge should grant the subpoena. Yeah, the judge should grant the subpoena. Now, I'm gonna eat this Chick-fil-A in front of y'all. Hey, Shaniqua, you got IG? You got IG, Shaniqua? I'd love to have you as my IG. People to follow me on IG. I'm finna pull my live up, y'all, so I can eat in front of y'all face this good ass Chick-fil-A. Nah, you shouldn't be in jail. You should not be in jail. And now, they were saying earlier, uh, Cheryl Mack was almost fainting and shit. Well, DM me so I know who you is, Shanique, was it Shaniqua? Is that Shaniqua? Shaniqua Richardson. DM me so I know who you is. I don't know who everybody is. You gotta DM me, so let me know. Make sure. Say one Suburban, hit the link, get on live. We're gonna talk about this shit. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm doing. I ain't tell you, but I said, man, let's talk about this shit. Government. Yeah, Kale's coming home, man. That man coming home, man. If they believe this bullshit, I don't even know why Ann Dunny would even let the shit go this damn far. All them goddamn lying ass people. Just lying for no damn reason. They think because R. Kelly hollered at them, they heard him fussing. I'm gonna give a fuck about heard them call them bitches. You bitches, you hoes. That ain't no goddamn crime. They making everything this man saying want to make it believable to the people, man. They don't want nothing to be good said about this man. And you know what's going to happen to all them people that's wishing bad on this man? Karma's going to knock them in their ass, and that man's going to come home, period. And I think everybody is forgetting who God is, man. And that's just my opinion on that. You can keep painting pictures on a man, but God got the last say so in all this. Now they found the fake ID, man. Like somebody literally go put some shit there. That's probably how Larry got that motherfucking that sentence reduced, helping the motherfuckers orchestrate shit. You feel me? You put this on mute. Y'all excuse me while I get ready to eat my food. Eat my food so deliciously in your face. Cause I'm hungry like a mother sucker. Do something to eat, charge my phone, and I'm gonna take me about a 3 hour nap and get ready for the first gig. And then I'm gonna go to the second gig. So y'all give me a hot 6 second. I'm about to pop up live and eat this goddamn food from Chick-fil-A. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Media's full of bullshit, man. I don't believe this shit. Somebody coming in on live. Let's see who's that. Private chat. I'm here. Okay, let me get you in there, Dom K. There goes 71 Suburban. I don't know how to get you on it from the phone. Try it again. Yeah. Try it again, 71 Suburban. That was on my phone, y'all. Can y'all hear me? That was on my phone. Now I'm on my laptop. You know me, man. I'm finna eat some shit. I'm finna eat while we talk and shit. Yeah. Then I'm gonna take me a nap. So I got that famous Chick-fil-A right there. You know that Chick-fil-A. Let me see. Eat. I'm hungry. Don K. Dom K. Dom K.
What's good, bro?
What's good, man? Let's get a breakdown of what's going
It's
on,
an
man.
echo.
It's probably on you. It's on you, bro. It
Oh
ain't
no,
on
it's
me.
good. It's good now. It's good. Yeah, but what was the question? You talking about the ID thing?
Yeah, they found it in the storage.
Right. So, from my understanding, just from when I was listening to Dottie the other day regarding that particular situation, um, that was a ID, or rather, it wasn't even a state ID. I think it was a like a work ID. You know, like if you're a CNA or whatever, I guess they give it to you, and the years was 3 years off. So, for example, if she really was 17 on the ID, her birthday, like let's say it says she was born in '99, or she was really born in '99, or 2002 rather, the ID was saying '99. So it would make a difference from 17 to 20. You see
71
what I'm
Suburban,
saying?
where you at?
So
Go ahead.
yeah, so I think that's what that was. I'm with you on the storage part. But at the end of the day, I think R. Kelly kept that type of documents for himself, because if I meet you and you're really 17, right? But I have this ID and I'm saying, hey, how old are you? I need, let me see some ID, and you show me the ID, and it shows your birthday and all that, and it shows that you're 20. I'm gonna keep a copy of that for my safety. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
And
okay.
so that's why I think he kept that type of stuff, even though it was fake. I mean, now we know it was clearly fake, but he probably didn't know that. You understand what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so it was his storage unit. Obviously, we know who gave it to the feds, and that was, one of the Jane Does and Larry and all these type of people. They're the ones who gave it to the feds, but that's what happened to be in the storage unit. So I think it was ultimately to protect himself, though, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I won't just say yes because you said so, but by the way, I got Chick-fil-A. Anybody want some? I know you do. No. Not gonna happen, Don. You can't get none of this Chick-fil-A.
I had some a couple days ago, man. I
Hey
love
boy,
Chick-fil-A.
I like they what they call these potatoes, fries, what they call these?
The waffle potato fries.
Yeah, man. These boys are fried with some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, they
Shit.
smack. I like the honey mustard sauce. That's my shit. And the ranch. Their little ranch is be hitting too.
Yeah.
You know, but
So yeah, so you saying the fake ID could probably help R. Kelly as well because they did
yeah,
state she had a fake ID, and that's to show you that she had the fake ID.
exactly that
Right,
proves
right.
that that she was a liar. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Right, right,
In
right.
my
Because she's
in my opinion,
right.
if she was the one who presented that. Now, if they said, they have R. Kelly go and do it, which I didn't hear nothing about that. So, at this point, it's from her. and shit, she lied from the jump, and to make herself look better. And you got to remember, she was getting into the courthouse as well, from my understanding, into the 2008 trial. She was
Right.
getting into the court. So, and if you're not 18 or accompanied by, I guess, your parent or whatever the case may be, how would you get in? So she probably provided that state work ID, like, boom, this is me. You see what I'm saying? And they probably just took it at, at face value as an officer. Boom, you're 20, you're good, whatever. So that's how I see it.
Okay. So long we get an understanding that they're not saying that R. Kelly had the fake ID made. You follow what I'm
See,
saying?
I didn't hear nothing of that. I mean, there might have been. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I heard from what Donnie say the other day on Sylvia's Live, and I didn't hear anything about that.
Let me ask you them, Don K. This case should have been thrown out, shouldn't it? You think so?
Yeah, I don't even think there should have been a racketeering from the beginning.
I don't think it should have been.
And then look. So what I'm trying to say is if you gonna say all these things, whatever, they're gonna charge you even if it's not true, right? That's what these people do. They'll charge you with no, even if it's not true, and then they got to go prove it and this, that, and the third. So, but see, had they would have done like they should have, if they're saying that, oh, it's abuse and whatever the case may be, they should have charged it as individual sole charges. But see, the statute of limitation ran out anyway, so there would be no way. So that's why they did the racketeering, because it's a big branch. So they're trying to make something stick. They have more leeway to make something stick that way. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they did that, which I don't think they've proven it. So there's, you know what I mean? It's gonna be not guilty. That's how I feel. The other day I was on Angie's platform and we was talking about all that type of stuff. So that's just how I see it.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What about this audio shit?
The ones that they presented in court a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Which video? Because I think there was two.
You're supposed to be cussing somebody out or some shit, arguing.
Right. So I talked about that too on Angie's Live the other day. My thing is this: if someone steals from you, are you not going to be mad? And they clearly stated that he was mad, cussing, and whatever, and he said that you stole from me.
Right. I'll be
so
mad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like he was just irate and mad for no reason. And
but let's just say hypothetically he was irate. What crime is that to be?
That's
irate?
That's not a crime. But
That's
see,
what you can make it seem
right,
like because he argue or fuss or whatever, he's supposed to get a fucking government case. I don't see none of this shit, man. That's why this shit has been done.
Right. Well, see, I guess on one particular part they were saying, she wasn't showing her face enough. He was saying that she didn't show her face enough in the video or whatever. And I'm like, I told that to them on the panel the other day on Angie's page. I'm like, if I'm fucking with you or I'm fucking you and I want to record you, right? Let's say I want to record you. They're saying that this man is using an iPad. I'm not sure if you've seen an iPad. An iPad is 4 times bigger than an iPhone, 6 times bigger than an iPhone, right? It's big. It's big. And if they're saying that it's on a tripod, right? If you don't want to be recorded and you make that known, like, hey, I don't want to be recorded, and then I continue recording you, I allegedly continue recording you. I asked one of the people who's against R. Kelly, one of the people, what's her name? Keep the truth, right? I asked her, I said, so if I'm fucking with you and I'm gonna start recording you, me fucking you, and you say you don't want that to happen, and I say, well, you're gonna have to. I'm still about to fucking record you. I said, what would you do? She said, I would walk out the fucking room and I would leave. And I said, that's my point. So I'm just confused. Like they're all saying, some of these women are saying, that they didn't want to be recorded or they didn't know about it. I'm like, how did you not know when this is a big ass iPad on a tripod? allegedly. That makes no sense to me. Now, if it's a hidden camera, that's different. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying it's off of an iPad. So, but to get more specific to what happened was on what they brought up in court is, I mean, they stole from him. And I can't speak. They asked me, the Keep the Truth asked me, well, why would he keep someone around that stole a $30,000 watch? I don't know. I can't. I'm not R. Kelly. I can't answer for him. You see what I'm saying? But when you're in love with somebody, or you messing around with somebody, or you dating somebody, you look past shit like that. And she was like, oh no. I said, well, what if your boyfriend stole something from you? She was like, oh no, he would be gone. Blah blah blah. I said, that's not true. You feel what I'm saying? If you fucking with somebody and they do something wrong, they could have cheated on. Women all the time get cheated on. And what do? They stay with that man. In the north, someone in the right mind would be like, why would you stay with them? They cheated on you. You see? So that's my point. It's like when you you dealing with somebody, sexually or relationship, whatever the case may be, you look past certain things like that. And we know R. Kelly said it himself. He has a big heart. So if someone stole from him, he's gonna give you, he's probably gonna yell at you, cuss you out, and then whatever So that's how I saw it. But
I just this whole case is like really a circus. I truly think Ann Dunley should retire after this. I really do. I think she should just retire, and because she's just like she's an embarrassment to the whole system to be a judge and listen to these lies and just really trying to be biased toward the whole situation. I think Ann Dunley should retire.
Right. And I just don't like the stuff that's like if you're going to be doing your job, that's fine with me. You see what I'm saying? And as a judge or as an attorney or a police officer, whatever the case may be, and I think you should be fair. You shouldn't be leaning towards, and we're human. I get all that, but still, your job is to uphold the law as the judge. Now, your job is to uphold the law, follow the certain guidelines and policies and all that sort of thing. But I'm like, you sitting up here asking, like, finishing questions for the prosecution and sidebars and all that, and you're not even letting the defense do that. You're not helping them out with questions. You know what I mean? Why aren't you giving them some sidebars? Why are you cutting them off? Like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, why are you? I don't get that part. I just don't understand that. Like, you got to be fair. Period.
Yeah, man. I pray whoever her boss, man, I hope they see the bullshit in her. Because she got a boss.
Yeah, definitely. It's a board. So it's a board members from what I gathered of research and looking up videos and things of that nature. Because we did have this conversation, over a year ago. We're like, man, we got to get her off the board or off the case, right?
She is not allowing what's supposed to take place.
Right. And I agree with you. So, but we had this conversation, we've been having this conversation for the last year, and it's like a board of members that make that decision.
Yeah.
And, they'll see whatever, so, yeah.
Yeah, I think the R. Kelly supporters should do a rally about Ann Dunley, regardless, because that's not right.
I'm with you, bro. I think it is. I think she is being biased, and I don't think that's fair.
It's not.
It's
really not. All these sidebars for what?
Right. Yeah, man. That's yeah. Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Man.
I just wanted to come on.
That's crazy, man. This all this shit is on the state level. I don't know what him arguing and fussing and cussing and fucking, licking and sticking and dog walking, smacking, and all this other shit they said he done has to do with the feds. This shit is state level shit. If he smacked your ass, go to the police. It's a domestic violence case.
And see, yeah, you're right. And see, what I felt was very interesting too was listening to well, for one, this Cheryl Mack person, she's funny. I think not funny as in like, oh, you're comical. What I'm saying is she's funny as in like she's fucked up. Like you're funny. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, she was like, "Oh, I'm 1,000%." I think she said something like she's 1,000% uh 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 positive that I guess allegedly he made her write a letter, and she said that it was 1,000% uh, like he made her do it or whatever. I forget the terminology, but what I felt was interesting regarding the other employee was I think it was one of the twins. She was saying that she never saw any abuse and that he was controlling, and I mean, but that's controlling is not a crime, and that basically, yeah, she saw no abuse or anything like that. I thought that was interesting, because and then she was saying that I think she was actually on with Michael Strahan today or yesterday, one of the two, and she was saying how um, when they would go shopping, she would go shopping with the women or whatever, and I guess the women wouldn't even want to talk to the men, and I mean, he wasn't even there. But so I mean, I don't know. It's just it's weird, bro. But they made that own decision. They were just like, I don't want to talk to the to the cashier or whatever the case is. And then
Yeah.
she would. So I don't
Let me
understand.
right. Let me read this. They say she is judged for life until she chooses to retire or she does something to be impeached by the Senate. Yeah, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean it can't be no rally about that goddamn judge and unjust she doing as her having the power that she has. Anybody can be. I mean, if they can rally against R. Kelly, who can't rally against the fucking judge? Let's just be for real. They can do all this shit against R. Kelly and Me Too and You Too and him too, where the fuck they is. Not
Right.
him, but she could be rallied against, and it could be uh uh get some public attention that this judge is being biased. You can do complaints. Yeah, you can.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
because
you
she's a
definitely
judge.
can. Yeah. You could
I
put
mean, if
pressure on
they saying if they saying uh uh if they saying that just because she the judge, can't nobody complain against her. Look what they doing to R. Kelly. All these people been complaining about this man, bogus complaints. You know what I'm saying? Look where he at. So who says nothing can't be done about her? People complain about her. I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, ain't because she's a
her. Right.
judge. She's still human. She still got to go by what she swore oath when she put her right hand up and put her left hand on the Bible. She got an oath too to live up to. And they're not living up to their oath, man. That's something need to be looked at as well. I ain't looking at no
Right.
goddamn appeal. I'm looking at acquittal. I'm looking at, this case being dropped because they don't have no federal case. There's
Right.
no
Well, it's not gonna be
racketeering.
dropped. It's not gonna be dropped, bro. But I feel you though. I feel
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
They're
there's
not
no
gonna do that.
federal case, and then when you listen to you know what's the lady name, Diane Copeland, and like I say, some things should be left unsaid. But when she said she booked the flights, and there wasn't no people that was illegal of age, you know what I'm saying, and y'all trying to charge them with the racketeering case. I mean, she booked the flights. So tell me, where's the trafficking at?
Right.
Where's the
Right.
racketeering? Where's the other co-conspirators when y'all try to give all this man all these charges? This one man, all these charges. Like I say, I read what you said earlier, 312, but still the facts still remain the same. If he was doing this criminal empire and Diana Copeland says she booked the flights, why she never get charged with anything if he was so allegedly flying all these young girls and this, that, and other? And I say that to say this because there was no such thing. You feel me? It's all just everything just pointed at this one man to try to get him locked up and away from the public and the people that loves this man. One no other underage women. So they need to quit with all that bullshit. They're trying to get all these people to turn against him, and the shit ain't working. If it ain't working, let the man go. It's as simple as that. If we
Right.
treat all these people so bad, why they keep returning? Why they keep coming back? why the parents bring them back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just keep this shit real. And people don't want to face the realism of this shit because they want to sugarcoat shit to make it seem like it's that. And every time I hear a fucking pussy ass news reporter, they always try to bring some type of humiliation to this man after people answer them sincerely and they respond. And like they always trying to trap them up with their questions and what's in their heart is speaking the truth. Because to me, that dude, whoever that dude is that just did the one with Donna Copeland, he was really trying to, in the way he was trying to still paint a bad picture for R. Kelly. That's all their jobs, is to paint a bad, and R. Kelly's to sue all they motherfucking asses.
Right. Well, also too, I don't know. Did you see today? Diana Copeland was on like CNBC or whatever, like she was physically there on camera doing an interview. Did you see that?
With the guy?
With Michael Strahan, yeah. The dude
Yeah,
with the
I showed it to her earlier. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what
Okay,
I was
cool.
talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because she even said that she didn't book any flights for anyone underage. I'm confused. I'm just confused, because she's saying it and she's an employee of what, 16 years. So it's crazy what what these people say.
Yeah, it's crazy what they charging with, racketeering and all that.
Right.
And he don't even get charged when it's supposed to be a team of people that's supposed to be doing all these things, and there's no fucking team. That's what I'm saying. There's no racketeering. There's no man act. There's no sex trafficking. There's no bribery. What the fuck are we steady going through this shit for? Why is they steady trying to pull some strings in the last minute, like they've been doing all this goddamn time during the case, during the whole fucking case for the last 2 years, just bringing on string of charges every month or every week or every other 2 weeks or something like that, or a couple months they coming with another case, they coming with another charge. Excuse me, especially when Azriel flipped. They come with all these different little charges and shit. None of that shit ain't working for their ass. Let that man go. I ain't scared to tell a motherfucker to free a motherfucker if a motherfucker ain't guilty of none of the shit they claiming that they done. He didn't do none of this shit. Hey, Shop, what's up? Bridge Code, what's going on? How you doing? By the way, I always got to say this. Hey, Sean, you got IG? Add me on IG, DJ Tyson 357. Who else? Reba. Make sure you add me on IG, DJ Tyson 357. If it ain't DJ Tyson 357 ain't me. Yeah, man. And so that's why this case is. You really think it was mind-boggling for the last 2 years and all the stuff we done witnessed? It's really mind-boggling now of what we actually seeing in the court system. You know, it was mind-boggling with all the denials and all the motions not being granted. It was just all just like, really, government? Y'all really doing this? Y'all really doing this? Y'all really doing this? What's up, Darlene? Y'all really doing this? It's really mind-boggling. But to actually see it before our eyes or hear it before our eyes, that the shit they was trying to get this man on is a fucking hoax. It's a fucking hoax. It's a joke and a hoax.
And I think they thought that it was just an open shut case. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then once they call these, it wasn't. And then when they call these witnesses and they see all these witnesses are tampered or liars or convicted felons or whatever the case may be, it's like, damn, they ain't even credible.
They ain't credible, man. They ain't credible. They ain't credible, man. But I will say this. So far, well, I ain't gonna mention the person's name, but once we get across on the defense and it's all over, I will give an apology to a particular person who said they wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You know, he said he sat there and talked to them people, you know, for all that time, but they ain't called him. So I'm just praying.
Well, I see what you're saying, but there still is another day. But I feel you. I see. I know who you speaking about.
So,
I know you talking about.
he laid my tongue on that one. So far so good. He said he wasn't part of it or whatever the case. So we're gonna let that be and keep praying that is the case. But yeah, man, this case right here. Yeah, we still on Bozo, man. That nigga, even if Kales do know, the world need to know how a fraud that nigga is, man. Since he want to be so famous all the time. That DJ, remember Bozo stated out his mouth, Chicago don't give a fuck about RSK. That's the goal, to make Chicago look bad. Well, shame on you, motherfucker. You should have stayed your ass in Atlanta and continued all the gay clubs and all of the spots you like to kick it with your yellow, red, blue, purple. Black rooster head and did that.
Hey,
Now,
this goofy ass nigga. They go
yeah,
to
man.
court with the motherfucker.
Man, that
don't
ugly suit. Nigga like he got that fucking suit from a goddamn flea market.
Man,
Straight
that nigga
up.
came on.
That
That nigga
man,
came to court with the motherfucker.
That nigga look like a straight. He look like a straight bomb. Man, nigga, all that cash apps you been getting, nigga, you couldn't even get you a decent ass suit. Nigga look like he got that motherfucker. That nigga look like a 1970s ass person with that regular ass, ugly ass suit on. I said to myself when I saw that nigga, man, I said, who the fuck is that nigga? I had to put him on my community part. I said, who is that? I said, boy, you look like you come from the 70s.
Yeah, man, that dude's something else. Like, nigga, you think it's 2002, wearing phone cases on your hip, motherfucking high water pants, stocking caps on your head.
Man, look, man. I just keep praying. I said it. Y'all heard me say it. Maybe it's just a once and for all vindication of Robert Sylvester Kelly, because after this, I can't see this man going through this ever again. And they can just still talk about him for whatever. And he still go come back and make millions and millions of more dollars. And they just go have to be mad. This one they ain't go get. This one they ain't go kill. Because a lot of these superstars, they try to kill him off. They try to kill him off.
Especially when he goes independent, that he'll make a lot of money that way too, because he's not gonna be. He'll be getting all of his distribution. You know what I mean? He'll be getting all that income. So that's the least of. I think that's the least of his worries. I mean, he's a great singer. You know what I mean? Songwriter, all that. He's gonna be writing so much. You know.
Motherfuckers gonna really have to pay him. Motherfuckers really gonna have to pay him to get on the track. For real. Everything I have to go up when I get out of jail. Straight up, and show you motherfuckers I don't even need y'all to do this shit. I can do it by myself. Yeah, we talking about cameras. Yeah, man. And it's just I'm glad I've been trying to get you on here, man. Every time you pop on and pop out, and I say, Dom, gone.
Yeah, I haven't been on it, bro. I've been busy, man. So I haven't really. I try to. I'm usually available at in the evenings now. So that's usually during the day. I don't really be free.
Look, Reba gonna say, I thought I was watching a rerun or Sanford and Son with his brother looking ass.
Hey, look, that's what I got. Hey, look, that's why my profile picture. That's why I put that up there.
That nigga is so too, man. That nigga had that motherfucker suit on with that one leg sloop to the side and shit. I'm like, look at this goof ass nigga.
Nigga, knees bent in, pants high.
I said to myself, where did he get this suit from? Man,
that nigga, how you gonna come to court with a stocking cap on your head trying to make it a do-rag? That's not even professional. To come to court with a do-rag.
Man,
this nigga, man, with a big ass phone case on his hip. Nigga, I ain't seen nobody wear a phone case or Bluetooth ear since like 2009, 2008. Shit.
Man.
This nigga stuck in his ways, goddamn.
Hey, it's no doubt, Sean, he's gonna win. Sean, did you add me on IG? Sean Ridgegale Cole, did you add me on IG? Oh, ain't no question he gonna win. If he don't win this, man, it's the system that's really flawed, man. Straight up. But I believe he gonna win this with all these lies and shit. Man, this shit. And then looking at Bozo, man, he really just think, who is he attracted to? That's why he gay. Cause I can't see no
I don't
woman
know
fuck
what's up with dude.
unless
I
they
don't know
using that
what's up
nigga
with
for
dude.
money. He one of them type of nigga that he
But
got.
get this though. But hold on, get this, bro. I want people to hear this clearly, right?
Make sure you hear me,
I don't watch.
Sean.
Yeah, I don't watch this dude. I stopped watching watching his videos months ago, probably a year ago, right? But people will talk about it, post it, and when they talk about it, post whatever, I'll go, take a peek for a second. He's not worth my time or energy ever, and
And
like
then he
period.
go tell
But
that he go tell that white man. He go tell that white man. I think it was a white. Was it right before he was talking about? Yeah, R. Kelly raised me. I'm like, what nigga? You lying?
right. But get this though, bro. So I went and looked at his page a few days ago, right? And I watched it for probably 5 minutes, and it was in the intro part. It was probably 5 minutes in. I stopped watching, but 5 minutes in, this man said out of his own mouth, okay, and I'm talking about Bozo, y'all. This man said, and obviously I'm not trying to drag this out. It's about R. Kelly, whatever. But this man said, I don't even want to pay these people no attention. He said, I want to pay these people no attention because that's not, he said, I want to walk through the walls or something along those lines, right? He said, and walking through these walls is going to get me paid for the rest of my life. Did y'all hear what I said? He said, look, I can either address these goofy ass people and drama and this, that, and the third, or I could walk a straight path and walk through these doors, right? So walking through the doors, that's the good side, not address the drama, not fuck with people, threaten people, all this stuff. Or he can address it, be part of the drama, this, that, and the third. He said, I'm going to walk through the doors because that is what's going to get me paid for the rest of my life. Swear to God, he said that 2-3 days ago. I said, damn. So I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna get him paid, but I do know one thing, man. That nigga's a suspect. He gonna always be a suspect. Ever since this shit started, that nigga was a suspect. He was a suspect then. He a suspect now, man. I get extra security to get that nigga to stay away from me. That nigga go probably get R. Kelly go get out. He go act like he the reason why he out. Boy, you ain't the reason shit. You done taunted that man's name. You didn't lie to the news media. You lied. I never forget how he stood in front of them people saying R. Kelly basically raised me. Knowing damn well R. Kelly didn't raise him. Come on, he was like a father figure. And when them sisters was up there in front of that goddamn camera. Man, that boy, he's so much of a fraud, man. And them stupid motherfuckers that believe in people want to get close to them so they can get to R. Kelly. R. Kelly don't have to be around. No, people don't have to be around Dana J to get close to R. Kelly. All you gotta do is go where he play basketball. That's all the fuck you gotta do. Go to the gym where he play basketball. You can see him right there, and he'll sign your autograph. I'm from Chicago because we know where he played at. He played at Jackson Park. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You go have his bodyguards there. You ain't got to know no damn Dana J to get close to no goddamn R. Kelly. He's a public figure for real in Chicago. I don't know why people be thinking this, that they got to be around somebody or somebody got to use them to know. Just go to the gym. Go to the cigar bar. He people friendly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why people.
And see, yeah, and my thing is this, bro. Like, it's sad to say this, and people, fans and supporters are probably not gonna want to hear this, but when R. Kelly beats this, he does not need to be easily accessible like he was. He was way too easily accessible. People just knowing where to pull up at the gym, or knowing his routine, or knowing someone in the circle to get to him, like that type of stuff should not happen with that caliber of a person. And he's not better than no one. He's not a god. He's a human being. But my point is, someone from that type of stardom and that success and fame and wealth and notoriety should not be that easily accessible. And it's sad to say that, but that's just the reality. You see what I'm saying? And because clearly that's what got you know people like Bozo around, and not just him. It's a whole other. I'm saying over his whole
He
career
a
and stuff.
super.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of people. I'm not just singling him out. It's everybody. And I think that's
but
where
he's
he
the
has to draw the
main.
line.
Right, but
He
he's the
has to
main
draw the line.
super groupie. He the same, but he's the main super goofy fan that been on all
Yeah,
these
well, yeah,
platforms,
most definitely, most definitely.
been on all these platforms. Man, fuck him in this Joker. I'm gonna call that nigga out. You go be the joke when I get done. I'm gonna make sure everybody see all the shit you done when it came to Robert Sylvester Kelly name. How you perpetrated this R. Kelly defense fund. Man ain't see no money from it. How you used his name to raise money off his name. Them the type of people they use need to stay away from. You know,
Right,
and
but see,
apparently
way
they
too
need to
real.
be
Yeah,
suspended.
well, yeah. See, way too real though. This is my thing though. I get it. It's obvious he's humble and down to earth, but humble and down to earth, you could still be that. You don't need to be that easily accessible, or you have to draw the line at some point
You have
where
to
it's
draw
like,
the
you
line
know
of being
what?
a man. Yeah,
I'm
but I think
sorry, but hey, how's it going? You see what I'm saying? At a show, or you going to the store or whatever, and the fan runs up to you, hey, how's it going? Keep it pushing. I'm not exchanging numbers with you. I'm not doing none of that. Come hoop with me. It's none of that. Hey, how's it going? Here's my autograph. Keep it pushing. That's what it is. Or get a pic, whatever. But see, that's where you got to draw the line. And it's sad, and people might not want to hear that, but that's what needs to happen with him. Period.
yeah.
Like,
And
it can't be.
just so you know, Bozo, if somebody got all your videos, every video you done made on Dana J, they got all them videos, nigga. Every last mother your threats, all them ones where you talking about you rocking with Angelo, and you know you was making sure Asriel was straight. You nigga, we got all that shit, man. That shit is got. So you can't talk about nobody putting no videos on you. You know what I'm saying?
A clown gonna do what a clown do. That's all I can say. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. See, he
it,
thought the shit
it
he
is what
doing.
it is. You know.
Okay, then cool. See, what Dana J thought he was doing was what he was doing was go keep R. Kelly locked up so he can continue to use his name for R. Kelly Defense Fund. And now that he see the shit ain't working and it's backfire, now he want to act like he trying to clean up his motherfucking image. No, dude, your image is shot. You fucked up. We will not forget all the shit you done. I will make personally sure that my dear letter's gonna be a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep writing dear, and I hope somebody read them and say, yeah, that's that nigga right there. You's a fraud. You down there still being a fraud. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the type of people, and this is my point though, right? I'm obviously just using him as an example because we know who Bozo is, we know his circumstances, right? So my what I'm trying to say is that someone of R. Kelly, that this, like I said, this doesn't make R. Kelly a god, better than someone, none of that, but someone
no.
of that
But that's
magnitude
what Dana
should not
J
be
said.
even.
Dana J
Well,
said that too.
well,
Remember,
yeah. He, in his mind, he said he's been
not
Googled more than R. Kelly. I mean, let's be
not to cut you
realistic.
off,
That's
Don. Not to cut you off, but remember he said he looked at R. Kelly as a god. Remember that?
right,
Y'all don't
right.
remember that, do y'all?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
And
remember that?
he said that he was Googled more than R. Kelly, which is fucking false and will never be ever true, ever, ever in life. Period. This man has had a career for 30 years. Okay, he will be for the next 1,000 years. He'll be Googled way more than you. Period. So that's. But my point is that someone of this magnitude, caliber, stature, fame, notoriety, wealth, success should not be around someone of a Bozo's caliber of a person. And not
No.
that it makes him better or worse than somebody, but that's what you're not supposed to be around that, because then you're going to be around people who are going to try to take from you in any type of way. If something doesn't go their way, or if it's a woman or man, whatever the case is, an employee, they're going to try to take from you in any type of way because they see, hey, I don't even have $20 in my bank account, but this man right here for a walkthrough, he gets 150,000. So if
Yeah.
you make me mad next week, I'm gonna say you touched me, or I'm gonna say you stole from me, or I'm gonna say you hit me, and then it's a he say she say, and then people will say, you know what, I'm just gonna settle out of court just to save my career and the whole press
Yeah.
and news and all this
Yeah.
goofy ass shit.
Yeah.
But see, at the end of the day, bro, that's why to eliminate that, you have people around you who have their own, who are successful. Period. That's just how
Yeah.
I see it. At
And
least have
then
their own.
yeah, and check this out. And check this out. What people don't fail to understand is I've said it. I said if R. Kelly told them women no, they were going to use everything in their power to go against him because he told them no. And I said, these people act like this man, that because he went through a situation that he's still not, able to tell these hoes no. If I say no, no. The fuck? If you ain't with it, get the
Right.
fuck on. And that's what it was. But in the process of him telling them no, them bitches got mad, excuse my French, and that's what I'm going to call them. Them bitches got mad and they started to go against the man. So now, since he was in the media, known for this and known for that, or whatever the case might be, we go use that against him because we've been around him. That's all them hoes did. That's all the fuck them spanking assholes did. And I said they hoes, all of them, all them hoes, all them hoes, all them bitches that was around him. They couldn't get their way. When he told them no and they couldn't get their way, the opportunity arose for motherfuckers to go against him, and they took it.
Yep.
Took it
and that's my thing. It's like if you people say, oh, we have bashed the accusers and we not for real victims, this and the third. It's one thing if this really happened to you, right? And this happened to you and you go right to the law and you get the documents, the police reports, you get a rape kit, you get all this stuff and you say, I want criminal charges, period. Okay? I can believe you and you didn't lie about it. I can believe you and say, hey, I stand with you. But it's for me personally, everybody has different feelings and stuff involved. But when you have to lie, you didn't file police reports, you went to an attorney who said, you know what, we're not going to do criminal charges, but we're going to do civil. Like, it's shit like that where I'm like, that tells me you have motive. And that tells me you want money. And then you're doing book deals, you're on TV shows. So that doesn't tell me that you were really abused. You see what I'm saying? And then you continuously come back. It's like, no, I can't. It's some people will say, oh, you have no feelings involved, whatever, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, and what they probably thought was this here. They probably thought if they can help the government convict R. Kelly, it will make them some type of financial thing to write a book or to do whatever. And the shit ain't working in their favor. What's up, Provoke? And so
what's cracking, man? How you doing?
What's good,
man? I'm good, brother, man. Glad to have you on the channel, man. Yeah, and these
All
people.
the time.
One thing about Diana Copeland that I heard her say, why the fuck he need people to bring him women? He R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, right.
R. Kelly.
That stuck out to me too.
Yeah, man, y'all see them concert with them hoes throw their panties on stage? Are y'all serious?
Right. But the crazy thing about it is, my man, when he said on Gayle King, why would I? I don't have to. There wasn't nobody feeling it. But I matter of fact, I just got off the phone with my mom. Okay, now check this out. My mom is pretty much like, this is a whole bunch of bullshit. Just coming from where she come from. The times that she lived in, she know good and doggone well that it's all about opportunity. Now you look at this, man. How entitled can you be? And I think you said this earlier, DJ, in the day. Did you think that you can walk up in somebody's house and think you got full range and you can go in their refrigerator, grab whatever the hell it is you want to drink without asking? You can, sit on, you literally have to ask. Some people ask, can I sit down?
That's Derek, yeah, to your point, just real quick, sidebar. It came out in court by Diana Copeland. I think it was Diana Copeland. She said that none other than poor little Dre, the ex-wife, she was one who made the rules while they was married.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
why she ain't getting no case?
Right, because she was the one who put the control and rules. She's the one that put the rules to control people's movement.
And when y'all think about this, right? If that's the case, if R. Kelly the one that's the orchestrator, well, she's supposed to be the goddamn madam. Okay? Why the fuck she ain't getting no case? Why she ain't getting no case if he's supposed to have all these girls in the house and they married or whatever the fuck, or well, I don't know when they came, but whatever. But she made the rules, why the fuck she ain't getting no case? And this is the thing that a lot of people don't want to face. And then when the government gets you to turn against them and you realize the shit ain't working, now everybody want to be sick. You know, they said that Cheryl Mack was acting like she was fainting and all this shit. I would too, goddamn it.
Yeah, when you out here lying and shit,
you out here lying and guilty. Yeah, all these people talking about they know God. I know God. I know God.
Yeah. She fainted?
Yeah, they said she was fainting and they went on recess earlier or whatever. She back though. Yeah.
You know, the thing of it is, man, you can't drag Cheryl Mack. Whenever you can't drag Diane Copeland for what she said. Everything she said was straight facts. And the tone in which she said it, and you know, they wasn't even expecting her to come like that.
Right.
You know
she's a prosecution witness, you know?
Michael Strahan asked the questions that he had to ask, but Michael Strahan got to know. You was one of the top defensive backs in the NFL. You got to know what time it is when it comes to Kales and the things he had to go through and the mob scenes.
And my thing is this, bro. I just don't understand how you around, like, to your point, is like you around for all these years and you're the one who's allegedly booking flights, taking them shopping, traveling, and control them, you know, giving them money, whatever the case may be. And you said out your own mouth that you never booked an underage flight. You never saw an underage.
Right.
So I'm gonna take, you know, that's what you said. So it's just a lot of, I think a lot of people are lying on that stand, period.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot of them,
because R. Kelly ain't booked no flight for nobody. He don't even like to fly.
Right.
So he ain't booking flights. So you know,
the Cheryl Mack lady, she gonna say she's 1,000% sure that it was that he made her write a certain letter saying she stole or whatever. I'm like, but you the main one hiding, and you were the one who allegedly was in charge of all this stuff. So now you just trying to throw all the blame on somebody else because you don't want nobody to question you.
Yeah,
like, I'm confused. Like, these people are crazy. Like they don't want, they just sit up there and just lie.
Well, but like I said, and I say it again, you know, this shouldn't even be a goddamn federal case, no way. If anything, you want to try a state case. He smacked you, but you still ain't make no police report. Shouldn't be no cases, period. You know, if they ain't go make no police reports and do no DNA, no rape kits and all this old shit, shouldn't be no case at all, period.
Right. So that's like if I broke it, Tyson, if I can't, or Derek, if I came and broke in your house, if I came down to where y'all live right now, broke in your house, stole some shit, I'm just using this as an example. I stole some shit. When would you file a police report?
Immediately.
Would you wait years to file it?
I would wait a second.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's shit like that. You just like, how can I believe you if you doing shit like this? How can you expect anyone to believe you if you not? You see what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense to me at all.
I mean, and it's crazy because you sit up here and you listen to these people talk, and you feel like you privy. Now I know Cheryl Mack reasons for coming there was not on the agenda of just getting a job. You know what I'm saying? You had a talented son too. You wanted to get him up in the game and all of that shit. You know, and it got good to you. From what I gather, she stole a hell of a lot of bread. And when it come down to the
oh wow,
yeah,
I didn't know that. And wow,
don't worry, it'll come out. It'll come out in a minute. She got him for some paper. Everybody got him for paper, man. You got to think about it. You got these uncouth people, obviously with no manners, because they feel like being victimized is told you can't walk around my house.
Hey, y'all know what's so crazy, man? Now we got a full house. What I find so crazy is when they said the name DJ in the fucking indictment, the first thing they want to say is DJ Tyson. That's
right. Like, hey, bro, they call me DJ.
Man, these people so funny, man. They quick DJ. No, it's not DJ, nigga. My name is Kevin Terrell. If you ain't see that shit in there, you got the wrong motherfucking DJ, nigga. The same way they did Tasha K ass and said her government name. So y'all got the wrong people, man. That you know, and that go to show you when motherfuckers want to see you be defeated, can't defeat you. Only I could defeat me. Nobody on social. I know damn well I ain't involved in shit. So that's why I don't know why they sitting up there trying to talk about, yeah, DJ, you was in the indictment. You in the indictment. They said DJ. Nigga, did they say Kevin Terrell? Did they say DJ Tyson? DJ could be Dana J. You never know. Shit. He did say at once upon a time he was in correspondence with Azriel. I thought he emailed her and all this old shit about how to strike a page and all this old goofy ass shit. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing with me. Nobody talk about that. Y'all don't remember that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Man, come on now.
He was emailing her, telling her how to strike a page and all this old shit. That nigga was in correspondence with her. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, if you're watching this channel, make sure you get those likes up, subscribe, share the video.
What was the conversation? Like, what was the? I missed that. What was like what happened when they said DJ? Like, what was the scenario? What happened when they mentioned this DJ person? What was
saying it was text messages and this, that, and the other. I think the phone was found in a safe. Now, what they don't understand though, they said the guy even tried to what you call that when you FaceTime. They said the guy tried to FaceTime. I don't have an iPhone, so I know they talking about the wrong person. Because see, people don't listen. I listen. I even listened to Bozo when he was talking about it. He said, yeah, the iPhone. When he first said iPhone, I always carry. I use Android. I never use iPhone. I don't really like the iPhone.
Right.
I like Android. Simple to use, all that shit. So I knew he was lying there. That was strike one, the iPhone shit. And then when he said FaceTime, who the fuck FaceTime somebody say, and excuse me. And then if you want to think about it, Dana J is one of the motherfuckers that's on this internet for the last 2 years, act like he know every fucking body and have all information on everybody. The same guy that got how many recordings you say he got? How many he got? 3,300
he said a lot though.
Yeah, he said a lot. So when they sit up there and say a person called and said they had some type of information and all this shit, and they want to say who they were, that could have been that bitch ass nigga. Because leaving him, he always know all the information. He know everybody. He talk to everybody, and y'all don't know who I know. You know, man. So at the end of the day, man, these people just jump on, and I just laugh at it. Dumbo, he just jumped on it like, man, you know, I ain't got nothing to do. They said, boy, do your homework again. Boy, they ain't never talking about me, and they ain't gonna never talk about me. If they talk about me, they ain't talk about y'all first before they talk about anything. When
they get so hyped up about these audio recordings and shit. You know, on the flip side of things, man, where if somebody's stealing from me, and I find out, I'm gonna cuss your ass out, berate the fuck out you, talk shit, and tell you that the next time you do that shit, I'm chopping your fucking fingers off. I mean, dog, people act
and
like
you're not gonna necessarily do that. You just mad at that particular
you just
time.
talking shit. You hot. You know how many asses I done threatened to kick that never got kicked?
Hey,
I mean, all of us, DJ, Dom, I know you. I'm gonna kick your ass straight up, and you never kick it.
Yeah. You know? And then what's making so bad? They act like R. Kelly can't say "fuck you, bitch." Get your ass out of my house. Or like he can't cuss the motherfucker out. Like he can't tell you a hoe or you a slut. I mean.
Snoop better watch the fuck out.
Now you telling me we can't cuss people out. We can't say, "Girl, get your stinking pussy ass on up out of here." You ain't. I ain't fucking with you.
Oh my God,
that's a crime. Everything you say now, they want to put it in court to make it seem like it ain't no charge for cussing.
That just display your shit talking capability.
Boy,
that's all that is.
Hey, I was being funny.
You can talk.
Look, I was being funny the other day. I said he was probably singing "Trapped in the Closet," and they got it confused.
Right, man. Yeah. Hey, how many pimps that pulled up on their hoes? We said, "Girl, you better get your ass out there and get my goddamn money before I beat your ass." That's a crime. Pimps don't. So you telling me I'm supposed to let y'all in my house? And this is what I was telling people earlier. I'm supposed to let you in my house, roam around my crib freely, and I'm paying all the goddamn bills. We got some orders in here. Like I told motherfucker, I remember when my mama used to have plastic on her furniture. And she used to say, look, don't go in the damn living room. Don't go sit on my goddamn couch. Stay your ass in the dining room. Or go in the kitchen. But don't go in my goddamn living room because she kept the plastic. I'll never forget it. She never wanted to take the plastic off the furniture. He said, y'all go play in the house. Don't play in the front. Stay away from my furniture. Y'all get y'all ass down from my beat y'all ass. She never want nobody to get on her goddamn front. I don't give a fuck who it is. And even right now today, you got people. They got houses. As soon as you walk in their goddamn house, they tell you take your goddamn shoes off. And if
That's me right there. I don't even have to ask.
If you ain't got no socks, they got a sock basket right next to their goddamn door for your ass to put on. So I don't see why this man can't set no rules in this house. All this dog walking.
No, because he R. Kelly. He's supposed to let people run the fuck free.
Yeah,
that's bullshit, man.
Look. He cuss you out, he going to jail. He cuss you out, he get a federal case. You say fuck you, he get a federal case. He said
I heard that shit. I was like, damn, I done said worse. So much worse. You go over here and you sit your motherfucking ass down and you don't call nobody, don't say shit to nobody until I come holler at you. And if you want something to eat, you get it from here or you come through here and talk to me. That's what he said. I'm like, what the fuck? So at least he was gonna feed the heifer. He was like, if you need something to eat, go and get it.
And maybe
don't you? It was crazy. I'm like, so I don't even understand what these prosecutors is doing, man. It's like 70% of the people that you brought up, which was these females, got caught in lies. You know, you had 2 of them pretty much debunk everything, you know, and people out here thinking they winning. And the only problem is the reason why you got BNC out here telling lies. You got CBS out here lying. ABC tried to lie with Diane Copeland, and I'm sure everybody was like, oh shit, she said that all of them was 18. Damn.
And
but
see,
that needs to be heard.
Right. And see, I also didn't know until today when I was watching this he's a lawyer and he gives commentary on the R. Kelly case and on
Which
YouTube.
Lawyer,
and lawyer, yep. And so I was watching this video earlier and I didn't know, but the pastor, I think it was the pastor, one of the people, they were convicted of perjury.
I
was like, damn,
okay.
like, how can you hold the like? I'm just sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I can't believe you.
DJ Dom, in my mind, you can't believe shit he said. He just already perjured himself in the court of law. You need to throw his testimony out the window and over the fence and piss on it. For all I care, it's bullshit.
They ain't bringing in no type of credible people.
Again, y'all. Again, this should not be a case at all. For real.
No, it's all hearsay. It's all I heard. I saw. Second party. You ain't got to drop the proof.
No, Derek. No. It's all he did this. He did that. He did this. He did that. That's all. It's a he say.
Also, what I found interesting too is that when the prosecution is asking these, these non-credible witnesses all these questions, they remember everything first. I mean, they know everything, right? But then when the defense comes and asks them, they talking about they don't recall or they don't remember.
Didn't you get a Birkin bag? I don't remember. Didn't you leave?
Come on, man.
I don't remember. Did you come back?
Hey, check it out. Do you remember this you wrote in the statement? It's easy for the prosecutors to remind them of that shit, but they can't remember Birkin bag, huh?
Right.
Hey,
straight up.
These people is like
it's wild to me. And look, DJ, I said in the beginning in my mind, I'm like, people don't even understand how foolish this is getting or how it's gonna get. Back in 2017, I said that I'm like, we dealing with niggas, man. I'm talking about real live what they was talking about, niggas. The ones that's opportunistic and to steal from you in a heartbeat. The ones that allow you in a heartbeat, throw you under a bus, knowing they got some shit on deck. And all it takes is a threat of prosecution to make a motherfucker flip on you. Because don't no nigga want to deal with the court system. Because they always got some shit.
Yeah.
So you got to look at how they came at these people. They came with their track record like, look, we got this, this, and this on you. And if you don't say this about this man, you're going to have to get on the stand and talk about this. Because if not, we coming to press charges on you. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave people immunity for charges that didn't have a damn thing to do with R. Kelly. They did it for Larry. Why wouldn't they do it for the next person?
Well, they need to subpoena Larry ad because he said we got all this shit.
We got the storage. And when he said that, all in my mind, my head went to Azriel and that storage in the dark planting shit.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm like, because you got that storage ASAP. Like, you know, soon as they got into that fight, that's when you got the storage. So trust and believe me, when she came in from wherever she was the night of his birthday, when she was all on Instagram, you know, being all vague, and she snapped that picture of the crib, that's why Joycelyn even came there, because she put a picture on Instagram that morning. She was at the man's house, and he don't want no thieves in his crib. Facts. But the thing about it is, he got a good heart, because he told her he loved her even after that, knowing she stole. And he said that's his whole problem. Loving hard, because he loved hard. These people got these agendas, and people constantly walking in and out of his life. Constantly.
And what I interesting point that you just said that is what I just remembered is what I found very, very interesting was when I think it was the Mayweather lady. She got on the stand or whatever, and she was saying that she allegedly had told R. Kelly something, right? And literally, she said that R. Kelly told her, my women wouldn't lie to me. And he believed his woman over the employee.
I mean, you supposed to.
No, I know you are, but what I'm saying is he didn't even consider. He said, "Nope, I'm listening to my woman." Period.
That's
and I thought that was interesting. I said, "Damn, like that means you can't even." That tells me you don't even trust your own employees. Like that's crazy.
People betray me, and I keep forgiving them. That's another thing I ain't never forget.
That shit crazy.
Because you have honest to goodness people out here that are like that. You know, if you reverse the thing and would even shudder to think that all of this shit is true, with the females coming back 15, 16 times, the rules could apply to them if I really thought that they was telling a grain of truth. But I believe that more so than him. He ain't got to go chase shit. They keep leaving and coming back to him. Wherever he at, they want to be. People need to do that math. If he was so bad, you was with him for 3 years. You was with him for 10. You was with him for 4. You was with him for 5. And all y'all got is one single solitary story to tell about. And it seemed like one event that happened in y'all situation.
Yeah. And not only that too, just going back to Copeland, she also said that when, I guess he took her, on a walk, whatever the case may be, decided to leave him. And she said, literally, he never used the word escape. So, it seemed like, he kidnapped these women, whatever. He said that they could leave and they can come and go freely. They could leave. She said all the women who broke up with him or left, they just left. They booked and left, period. It was no holding you hostage. And, it's getting ridiculous.
Because $100 flight would be shit to R. Kelly. What is that? How much?
Exactly.
What is that? That ain't shit.
Exactly.
If he giving you $5,000 a damn month and $10,000 to give gifts to the girls and $75,000 for your birthday, what's $100 or $200 to get you where you need to be? It ain't nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. That's like me throwing a quarter on the table. Yeah. You know? So, you know, it's an unrealistic situation. They tried to bring him down to the level of a guy like you and me. And his status is that much higher. You know, my mom and her stance is because she went to his birthday party and she saw females coming in with overnight bags. And it was over 100 of them. It was like trying to get chose on an episode of Flavor of Love. Is how she best described it. And if you go in knowing, it's not like you can go in there oblivious, because if you've been in his concerts, you know who R. Kelly is, you know what he sing about. You know what he about. And if you trying to get that close to him, you trying to see if he about that damn life. Are you about that shit that you was talking about on them songs? You know, that's what they came for. They wanted to have a good time. Hell yeah, they wanted to have a good time with that man because he's a superstar. And that's what they wanted to know about him. But they also realized that, hell, I can get some money out of this. Once you realize that once the R. Kelly mystique faded and you realize there was a real man, just like any other man that got to go to work to make his fucking money. And in that, you need your woman to be a bastion of peace when you're done, and you ain't giving him no peace. It's all I want, I need. On top of what he already given you. You elevated because of this. But if you so used to being on the ground on the surface level, on the surface level, then you turn around and become a victim when you get dropped down and you have to go back to not getting your hair done every week and not going and not having $5,000 in the bank, because every time you get the $5,000, you buy $5,000 worth of shit when you ain't never bought that amount of shit before, and you didn't invest in your future. I think he was, you weren't. So I'm sure a few arguments was, well, damn, shorty, I gave you 5 racks. Why is you coming to me asking for more money? I'm certain them arguments popped off. It'll pop off with me. It will pop off with you, DJ.
That money. That money. Hey, they go to league, Don K. You coming back, Don K, or what? Because I didn't kick you out. I don't know what happened.
He was getting some interference. He was starting to he probably was driving somewhere. You know, Don K be on the road. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but real talk, man. You know, when you think this thing all the way through and you just look at all of this, you can understand that you have people that are opportunistic. People saw that man as an opportunity. Even on the level that I am, with a decent job, real good job, you know, nice vehicle, nice crib, people see that as an opportunity.
Good question. Why wasn't there letters from Joy in the storage?
Right, that's deep.
Hey, Tricia, what's going on, sweetie? Welcome to my channel.
Because they couldn't get it to write it.
Any new people on my channel, put a 1 in the chat. I want to acknowledge you. Any new people in the chat, put a 1 in my chat. Sean Barron, what's going on? What's going on, Sean? Welcome to my channel, man. Glad you're here, brother. Any new people in the chat? Out of 212 people, ain't nobody new. Just put a 1 in the chat so me and my mod squad and my YTF family can acknowledge you and say, hey, what's up? Elmore, welcome to I want to highlight y'all. Hey, Elmore. Elmore, make sure you follow me on IG. Love to have you. Let me.
Hey, I got a more cold-blooded question than that'll blow the whole thing out the water. If this man had all of these females and everybody signed ironclad NDAs, legal documents. What the hell he got to have you write a damn letter for?
Right. And
That's
they
the question of the day.
and they act like in NDAs
And
is
then
not legal.
and
NDAs
then
are
he
legal.
can't
They
even,
are legal.
from what we understand is he can't even, he gonna be stumbling over the letter.
But what they talking, right? But provoke, they talking like NDAs is not legal dealing with people when you are stopped. NDAs are legal. I don't know why they try to make it seem like it's not. It's for shit like this, so people won't try to blackmail you, try to do scamming shit. That's what the NDAs are for. And a lot of people, they get a lot of shit misconstrued. But let me pause for a second and welcome Elmore. Welcome Elmore. Welcome Darlene. Welcome Elmore. Welcome Darlene. Welcome Nicolia Burks. What's that? Nicolia. And make sure you all have IG and follow me. Somebody put my IG in the chat. Because I like people to follow me on IG now, man. I be really living my life, having fun with what I do, which is DJing and and I'm gonna be going live on that. I went live. I think I go live this morning on IG. I went live on this morning on IG. I just want to bring real shit, man, like I've always been. Elvira Ward, welcome to my channel. True Religion. Man, all of you people that got ones, y'all better follow me on IG. I'm gonna tell my moms, put y'all ass up out of here because y'all knew. And I feel like picking on you newbies today. Yeah. But I'm glad to have y'all, man. Zoe, what's up, Zoe? Yeah, man, that's what I'm doing. Hey, because I used to do this 2 years ago. I used to tell people to, all the newbies, let me know who you is. I want to acknowledge you. So someone's telling me get back to recognize the new people in the chat to say, welcome to my channel. I'm glad y'all take time to view me, listen to me, and even when I'm ranting or whatever, because I'm human shit. I just like talking real shit. Fuck that shit. Free R. Kelly. That's all I'm saying. Shit, this shit is some bullshit. Everybody, welcome the new people to the channel. New people, in case you don't know, you're welcome to donate to the channel as well. My name is Kevin Terrell, and my cash app always been Kevin's Blessing. What's going on with this? Move that one. You back? You back? Hey, let me kick this one. Is you back there? Provoke. All right, got to get Provoke back on. Yeah. Anybody want to donate to the channels? My name is Kevin. It's always been Kevin's Blessings, KevinsBlessings, or PayPal.me/DJ Tyson 357 and add and follow me on IG, and I'll follow your ass right back. Just let me know who you is. You got to DM me because I don't know.
Okay, that's me, man. I'm sorry, dog. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah,
I saw two of me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Let me finish this public service announcement. Follow me on IG at DJ Tyson 357. DM me your YouTube name. Let me know it's you. I will follow you back. Any more new people? Any more new people? Any more new people? Any more new people in the chat that I haven't acknowledged? Put a 1 in the chat. We love people over here, despite the drama and all the other shit that be going on. We literally love people, and maybe one day y'all will have that YTF on the end of your name to solidify yourself part of this YouTube family. God damn it! Yeah, I'm the host with the most haters. Okay. Yeah, Provoke. Like I was saying, bro. Man. When I be listening to this, man, and all they talk about is sex and arguing and all of those shit, and he say, they say, and it still don't add up to what the charges are being brought against this man, because all the people that they use try to bring the charges are liars, have lied. So all this should be just thrown out. And I think now when it comes into motions, I think his motions should be granted based on the testimonies we have heard Thus far.
My goodness, because I'm still waiting for the for Azrael testimony to be tossed. I thought that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm not. You know what? I'm not really concerned because you got to think about it, man. The prosecution's case has been shaky at best.
Right.
And the defense ain't even had an opportunity to bring who they gonna bring, and we might be surprised at who come. Because you got to think about it. You got Barry Hankerson out here clowning. You never know who might pop out of bush.
What's up, Miss T London? Hey, Miss T London. Make sure you get me on IG. Yeah.
I'm tripping off of Barry. I'm like, boy, we ain't seen you since pictures from the 70s. And here you come.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, bro. And I knew he was coming. I'm like, he gonna rear his ugly head, man, in the middle.
Man, they want a conviction so bad. It don't look like it's happening, man. I got really faith and I keep the faith.
It's gonna be a lot of people who gonna be surprised and feelings gonna be extremely hurt, when this happens. And it's crazy because from what I gather, and I don't know how true it is, Lifetime is up in that courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Right. But Lifetime started with the lies. You feel me? And I don't even know why Javante was even there. I don't even understand it. Maybe
Javante, it tripped me all the way out.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe they need a free trip, a vacation or something. I guess because the government paying for the tickets. Maybe they get to fly for free, man. Fuck that shit.
Man, look.
It
trips me out.
All my new people in the chat, I just go a quick roll call. Where the fuck is y'all from? Please put in the chat. I would love to know where you from. All the new people in the chat, where the fuck is you from? In that order.
Man, you got all these people that was around, Aaliyah, Drea, and all of this bullshit in the beginning of this man's career at the same damn time. And you have to even understand how hot R. Kelly was in not even 1991 when Born Into the 90s was out. I'm talking about 92, 93, 94.
Right.
R. Kelly in those 3 years had consistent radio play. And in Chicago, WGCI and V103 was this dude. They had the countdown right then, the Coke Top 9 at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And why did R. Kelly have 3 to 4 songs in the countdown? That's how hot he was. Before that, you used to get different artists, but he had Bump and Grind, Your Body's Calling, Bump and Grind remix, Seems Like You're Ready, Countdown, same time.
12 play.
Heavy rotation. And when you in heavy rotation like that and they know it, they send you out there on them tours. You ain't got time to do shit. And people don't understand when you are an entertainer, your life is not privy to what you want to fucking do. You got to get out there and get that paper. Because they want to squeeze every ounce of value that they can out of you when they see that R. Kelly has been busy since the very beginning of his career.
Right. And I'm trying to find out where's all this. How could he find time to make all these hits and do all this criminal ass shit they be talking about? Hold on.
Say, make these hits and do all this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when you really look at it, I'm like, this dude was moving at hyper speed from 1992, 93, 94. In 95, he came out with the R. Kelly album, which was one of the hottest albums out when it came out. You got Biggie on there. And I can remember sitting in high school listening to WGCI, and they ran this whole album. They used to have a hotline back in the day where you could call and get snippets. You remember that, DJ? That's how crazy it was. So when we look at a man, you sit up here and say he had time to, do all this shit and just gather up all the teenagers when he out there on the road trying to get money. He was barely at home. Barely. And then, of course, when I Believe I Could Fly came out, he was definitely not at home to do all of this shit that they're talking about. And the success of that went from 96 all the way to 98 to a whole nother album. So when you get to talking about that, then you look at the fact that every time that the man came out with an album, here come a chick talking about they did something to him. People didn't even expect for this man to be as hot as he was when he came out. Nobody saw this dude coming, man. Nobody saw him coming. And that's what caused a lot of hatred, because nobody saw this man coming. When he came, it was over with for a lot of people. Johnny Gill was the top singer at the point where R. Kelly came out. Babyface was one of the top singers and definitely the top producer at the time that R. Kelly came out.
Yeah.
Did all of that shit.
Yeah.
All the money started coming to him. So you know that he had men that was haters in the industry.
Yeah,
one of the main ones that hated on this man was Aaron Hall, because he felt like he stole his gimmick.
Yeah, Aaron Hall. And what's so crazy was you had a lot of male singers. You had Avant, you had Trey Songz, you had, like you said, Aaron Hall, you had, Guy, all these people, man. But Kel just stood out no matter what, man. And it's just something about that gift that he got that a lot of people can't knock.
The man was the Michael Jordan of music. He's the Michael Jordan of music. You're
right, Ivan. They got Jodeci right there. Yeah. But Kel's stood in a class by himself that's just like impeccable, man. You
can't. How many perfect albums have he come out with where every song was one you could listen to?
Yeah.
From front to back.
Kel was a unique and still is a unique individual. And I believe he got some more hits just sitting in his jail cell waiting to be released. You know what I'm saying? And they go slam, man. And all Kel's got to do is just go independent and he go be back in the game. He ain't got to get nobody to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He just go independent. He can start his own shit again, do his own label, his own whatever, and just don't need no distributors. Because the same way they put all that negative shit out about him and the world heard it, when they put that music back out, goddamn it, they go him.
I mean, but the pendulum's starting to turn, man. And
yeah,
you could tell, you could feel it. I mean, once the trial started, I could feel it changing. I'm like, something different is happening that they didn't want to happen. I mean, honestly, the feds don't want to go to trial. They don't want to go. And then you have, the dynamic of, Geronda Pace jumps on.
Yeah.
Clearly lies to the point where her sisters just come out, throw left hooks, right hooks, and body blows. And expose her for exactly who she is.
Yeah, check this out, y'all. I just got word Sylvia's supposed to be having Diane Copeland on her channel. Make sure y'all watch it today.
Oh, I'm there.
I'm gonna be at work, so she's supposed to be on there. She's supposed to be on there, y'all. Make sure y'all go to her channel and watch it. Just it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Shout out to them.
I mean, it's funny because people don't even understand how accessible R. Kelly was when he was free. And he'll be free again. Just don't be so accessible.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that I ain't never met this man.
He's dying a lawyer. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get that. Let me change that around. It's Diana Lawyer that's going to be on Sylvia's channel.
It's going to be interesting.
Lawyer.
It's going to be interesting. You know what? Like I said, Diana Copeland really kind of like, I was smiling after I got done watching that. I'm like, that's on the level.
My apologies. It's her lawyer. It's her lawyer. It's her attorney. It's going to be on there. Make sure y'all go check that out. Oh yeah.
That was on the level. And I'm like, okay, that's on the level. You know, let's level this playing field out because y'all can't get her to say what y'all think, you know, and they didn't have to air it. ABC didn't have to air that. They didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? They could be like, ain't nothing in here. That was actually the best interview I've heard about R. Kelly in years. And Michael Strahan, man, I mean, I understand, dog, you got a job. But I know, man, you got to think about your boy Brian Banks while you out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, and know that how these females are. You know, they don't, and they know who you are.
What's up, Tanya Gravely? Hey, Tanya Gravely, look, let me pause for calls real quick because I see a lot of new people in here, man. And I'm gonna say this again to all the new people that's on my channel, even the old ones. If y'all ain't following my IG, we is go fight. And I mean literally we go social media fight. Follow me on my IG. I want to build my IG up this year by the end of this year, at least to 7,000. I think I'm almost to 5,000, I think, but my IG been high anyway, not because of the whole R. Kelly thing, but it just I built my IG up over the years, and I'm just really getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Especially me DJing in Houston. So everybody, if you have a IG, can you please, and I mean I'm gonna say pretty please, follow me on IG at DJ Tyson 357. I want y'all to see the fun I'm having in Houston, the DJ and the parties, the women, all that stuff that goes down in Houston, man. I think it's so exciting. All right, Claudine, I think it's so exciting that you know, a lot of people don't understand the art of music, man. And I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I love to do. And I love to DJ. I love music. A lot of people doing what they have to do. I don't have to do shit but live and die. I'm doing what I want to do. And that's DJ. And I love to see people have a good time under my name. I'll be posting videos. And then I'm just going to be talking to people about real shit, man. You know, and I need y'all to follow me. Yeah, like follow me. Support my channel, all that. Donate, all that shit. I appreciate everybody donate. It's been a long journey these last 2 years, but again, God is opening up doors that no one can close but Him. And right now, I don't see no doors closing. They're wide open. Yeah, but Provoke, you know what I find so funny, bro? And thank you, new people, for tuning in. And I hope you continue to tune in every time I go live. Yeah, I play shooter. Now, I don't want to play music because then they'll be sending me the message. And I've been getting these messages, too, from YouTube talking about me playing some music and all this sort of shit. And I'm going to stop all that. But I'm going to do some shit totally different, you know. But, you know, I just really find it crazy that they will let something like a trial like this go to this extent, especially when the government relied on the key witnesses, the so-called key alleged victims, to be the nail in the coffin for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and it don't look like no nail is nowhere near the coffin.
Bro, look, they this is the trial of surviving R. Kelly, yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They put his sex life on trial for real.
You mean to tell me, man? Come on, now I know it's females out there that make a man wait. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's be real. I respect the ladies that respect themselves enough to make a man wait.
Listen, man, I might well put out some more sex tapes and shit. Let them
I
see.
swear to God. But you got some females.
I might be on trial for having sex next. Shit, I ain't making no more porn videos, man. I'm 50 years old. I don't make. If I make another one, I'm gonna upload my shit on what's the name of that damn page? You got so many of them out here, man. On my Patreon. If I do another, it seems like my haters, they love watching my shit and promoting my shit. Man, you see us spelling his name? They spelling his name, man. They're watching me literally close-eyed, glued to the teeth. My haters love me, man. I love you too, haters. Even when Give me an OnlyFans page, boy. We're gonna set that boy on fire, man. Yo, what, that's DJ? I told y'all he was a porn star. He was a porn star. Damn, one more trial
Right.
now. What, I'm on trial now? God damn. You know, hey, you know what I find so funny, Derek? You know what I find so funny, bro? I find so funny that they make it seem like all the things that they allege R. Kelly done sexually is against the fucking law. That's what I don't understand.
Hey, bro, me and you both from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And you know that they got some lifestyle clubs around this
Man, they got swinging clubs, lifestyle clubs.
Swinging clubs, lifestyle clubs.
Man.
I'm talking about where you can walk in that
for
joint.
the cash out. Yeah, thank you for the cash out, man. If y'all hear that,
you can walk in that joint and hear a female getting her ass smacked about as hard as they claim R. Kelly was smacking their ass.
Man.
And loving every second of it. And the crazy thing about it, she actually paid to be in there to get it done.
Hey, brother, listen here, man. If you go on Pornhub, you go on what's that, XXNXX, man, you go on Pornhub, you go on RedTube, man, they got so many crazy sex shit out there, and ain't none of them motherfuckers getting charged. You know what I'm saying?
So you mean to tell me that Monet Divine, Jasmine Cashmere, motherfucking Kitten and all them heifers is victims? Because I done seen them in some real compromising positions.
That's
straight up, somebody needs to
coming soon. DJ Personal Porn Life.
Go get them dudes because they did them girls bogus.
Them niggas gonna get lessons off of me, man. Shit. Yeah, 1999.
It's crazy, bro.
They put that man's sex life on trial, man. And them women that's on them stands should sound embarrassed, man. I mean, who would talk about somebody taking some shit and smearing it all on your face? And
when that ain't what you said when you was mad, because
that ain't what you said. He made you eat a cup of shit and he videotaped
it again.
But maybe that's the part where R. Kelly said, I admit it, I did it. And he said some of this shit ain't, some women like me to spank him, and some shit ain't just for the radio station.
Yeah, that shit ain't for the radio station.
What is not for the radio station? Somebody get shit smeared on their face.
Dude, that chick didn't smear no motherfucking shit on her face. 9 chances out of 10, it was the chocolate. It was chocolate. I promise you, man, they playing games, and they can't come up with that footage. And she said specifically, this is what he did. There's a video out there.
Man, I'm so glad. I got some new brothers on the team in the chat, man. Glad to have y'all. I want y'all to keep on coming. Man, hey, Sean said I had different women at my crib, and I told them sit their ass down somewhere in my shit. And I only make $19.50 an hour.
I swear to God. Go ahead, bro. If you don't get no respect now, you ain't gonna have none when you get $1 million.
Shit, I get respect just by having my own shit.
Straight up.
I get the respect.
Straight up. They love that shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nigga, you got a crib? Oh.
Man,
come stay with me.
The only motherfucker gonna put me out is me.
Right.
The only person gonna put me out is me.
Right, man. You know, and I feel for Kells, man. I really feel for the guy, man. I really feel for the guy, man, because I already know what he went through. You know, I already know that, you know, he had females coming at him left, right. You know, Boosie said it best. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't trying to keep no pussy. They're trying to make that shit go away.
Man, the Kells got to go through all this humiliation to get his freedom, man. That's crazy.
It's a lot of that going on, too. You know what I'm saying? You know? And what's crazy is you wonder sometimes, like, is he aware of this shit at this point? I think so, because he said they was trying to kill him.
Where you blocked that? She said she blocked. You're not blocked.
You know, because if she was blocked, you wouldn't even be able to see that. I block you everywhere. But man, I promise, dog. I mean, if you look at it, man, it's just like you got a bunch of scheming and conniving setup chicks, man.
Right.
That was down for the setup. I mean, it's not uncommon, you know, from females that come from the gutter to be linked up with a nigga that might be pimping them or some shit, and they go set up a nigga. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. He get her in the crib, they kissing, hugging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker come to the door, put a pistol in your face, you naked, ain't got your pistol on you, hit.
Man, I'm scared, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared, man. I'm scared to have sex and the motherfucker walk out the door and don't know where they going when they leave out the door, even though the sex was good. And motherfucker be leaving out the door talking about, he raped me. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Right.
Here go the condom pack. Here go this right here. How did I rape this girl? It's scared. They make it seem like you shouldn't even have sex no more without all the setups be going on.
But my issue with this whole situation with this herpes thing is, okay, you saying all of this shit.
And hey, Sean, hold on 1 second. Sean, you got to bring your ass on the live one day, man. Bring your ass on the live one day, Sean. I'm glad I had you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Straight like that. I like real brothers on my channel, man. Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
But when you saying all of this shit, you know, about a bed, you know what I'm saying, the herpes this and herpes that, you ain't saying shit about chlamydia, crabs, clap, AIDS.
Nothing.
None of that shit, because if truth be told, and no pun intended, and no disrespect to Kales or none of his house, but it should be, quote unquote, a buffet of venereal diseases they talking about. If he running up in everybody without a condom, 9 chances out of 10, you finna get some.
But hey, look, and that you brought that up, and nobody talk about chlamydia. They just went straight to herpes. He just gave me herpes. No gonorrhea, no nothing.
And that's a make it make sense moment.
Straight gonorrhea.
Make it make sense. Because you got Charlie Sheen going up in motherfuckers unsheathed and ain't got a condom on and dropping AIDS everywhere. You got a lot of, you know, of you've heard stories about it was a DJ, right? Not DJ Tyson, because you know how they get when you say DJ and shit. But he was literally giving a lot of black females just AIDS and shit. So, and they out there just running through. So if R. Kelly running through in every concert, he like, get me 5 young girls or whatever, and he knocking them all off that night, and all of this shit is jumping off. How come he ain't got AIDS? How come he ain't, you know what I'm saying, fucking around and got syphilis and shit? You know, the crab. Ain't no medical records about none of this shit that he should have. If he's
screaming herpes.
If he's that irresponsible, he should have kids everywhere. Future been out for 10 fucking years and got 7 of them motherfuckers. Okay? We got to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
If that's the case and he busting in people and they sending text messages across the people, oh, guess what? He nutted at me tonight. And all this dumb shit, where the kids at? Where they at? Because if you got the $1 million baby, that's a good time to run. That's a good time to dip. And go into hiding for 9 months and have $1 million baby. Come back, get a paternity test as his, boom, you got him in the bag. Especially if he was underage and they could do the damn math. If you really trying to set somebody up like this half-ass bullshit that y'all done did. And that's facts. Because y'all make it seem like he was the most irresponsible yet responsible, controlling criminal. You can't be both. You can't just be out there with it and get away with it for 30 fucking years. There's no way. Man. Impossible. When you have to maintain a career and rebuild an image from some bullshit that happened 20 years prior. Or what are you talking about?
Man, hold on 1 second. Ivan, I thought you had a wrench. I thought Ivan was the moderator already. I'm just checking all this stuff. And type your name in there too, Derek, so I can give you a link. Yeah.
For real.
What's up, Anderson? What's up, Barbara Anderson? Sean? All you people in the chat, man. Renee Mack. What's good? Make sure y'all add me, man. I really appreciate, these types of conversations, man, that's need to be had. Yeah, type some in the chat real quick, Derek. And man, I appreciate everybody, man, who
hold on, man. Should I
know what it is, see what it is. We ain't just settling for no anything. We need to hold these people accountable. For real. There's a lot of injustice shit going on. Just not with R. Kelly, but like how they did Bill Cosby, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta let the man go. And be honest with you, shit, what Bill been locked up, 3 years? How many years Bill been locked up? How many years Bill Cosby been locked up? Yeah, you got one now though. Hey, Tammy. What's up, Tammy? Hey, where the hell you been, Tammy? Yeah, Tammy ass. Yeah, there you go. I got you. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I appreciate all of y'all, man. Hey, Provoke, it's always a pleasure, man, to have you on my channel, man. I like that good energy that flows over here, man. And
hey, man, you know what? You've been all good with me when you was doing this shit while you was working, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was riding around the city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at you, man. Anybody's come up in man is great. Because I done had to come up out of a hole. And I know just like me and just like you still coming out that hole. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for even taking the time out of your day, to even address this shit for as long as you have, man, because it's stressful, man. It's hard to even watch.
Yeah, man. But what make me, stress is, the timing of everything and people, the players and everything. And I just want people to be aware and woke of what's going on and not just falling for no anything, because anything that's put out there against kills can be used to help fight kill. All you got to do is fight them with the shit they put out there, because there's a lot of shit up there that can corroborate their lies, that they tell you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to use social media, man, to fight them against their lies. You can't say one thing over here and then say another thing over there. And like I tell people all the time, YouTube is your goddamn resume. You go to one platform, say R. Kelly did this, that, and the other, and then you go on another platform, Kills is a good guy, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da. And then you get in front of the government and you're lying and you're telling the truth. You're telling the truth what your parents did, but you're lying on R. Kelly. And it still goes back into my head, hey, people just feeding off negativity. That's it. That's all. Basically, you can just say anything about R. Kelly and somebody go pick that shit up. TMZ pick it up. Anything you got negative about R. Kelly, they take that shit, run with that shit, man, and put that shit in the mud. If you notice any type of news media that's been out here, it has not been one news media that allows somebody to just do an interview and leave off a good note when it came to Robert Sylvester Kelly name. They got to always come back at the end where so-and-so did say this and so-and-so was doing that. They won't never leave off on a positive note. They got to always come in the end to still put their final narrative in a negative form when it comes to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yeah, they allow you to say what you want to say during it, but they won't end it on the good note. They end it on the negative note. And that's how they always do it, man. You just got to sit back and watch this shit. I study this shit. I'm so glad I'm part of this fight, man. I'm so glad I'm glad I've been part of exposing these motherfuckers.
And what trips me out, that's where your whole thing turned up, man. And I can remember that moment, man. Like when you jumped on the phone on happenstance with Angelo and he said all that shit. And like I said, what we remember the most is when that nigga said that all they need to do is make a track.
That's it.
And they could have fell in love or did what the fuck else.
Did whatever. He didn't give a fuck if she
I'm like, nigga, damn. And what's crazy is the moment that happened, the whole pendulum swung towards you. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because
what the fuck just happened here? So,
and bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't even know how important of the conversation because, like I say, I just wanted to know how the fuck you throwing the rock out the window. Woo, woo. And then when dude realized who I was, he said, "Oh, you the dude got into it with Dana." I told that nigga to stay out of Chicago and all that conversation. Like, man, I'm talking to a real one, and he still believe right now today I'm a real one. And he might not give me my props, or might give me my props, but he know he's still talking to a real one.
He tried to take you out the game.
Yeah, try to take you out the game.
And the reason why is because of everything that Azriel said on that stand. Because you sought your daughter out, bruh.
Yeah.
Don't ever get it twisted. You sought your daughter out there, or you allow for your wife to sought your kid out, for some fame. Not caring not caring. Let's just bring it on home. Not even caring what happened to her. So, truth be told, I don't even blame Azriel for being tripped out, loped out, crazy and shit, because that she came from crazy. Because it's crazy for you to think that you can sort your daughter out with a dude of the caliber of a R. Kelly, and she don't fall head over heels when she getting things that she's never had before and things that you could never provide her. Ever. Ever, ever. So you sought her out there thinking that on the back end, she was going to take care of y'all, but y'all forget she cut from the same cloth y'all are. And when she got the experience and everything that she was experiencing, I'm talking about all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll that she could get her hands on the back end, because, R. Kelly had to pretty much put her in a doggone tour bus to do her homework. She was kicking it. She was trying to kick it and do what she do, because she wasn't raised properly.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't raised properly, and that's a fact. You can see the level of respect that she got for people that's in their 40s and 50s, the way she talked to her father on precedence, like she was in complete and utter control. And you know why? Because she had the money.
Mm-hmm.
She had the bread. So yeah, she was in control. And just to know that the timing of everything and knowing that who started it, knowing who jumped in it and really took off with it is insane, because Angelo wasn't in this day one when the Savages came out and did their first press conference with Asante McGee. They wasn't in it then. They had to get down and lay down.
Right. Yeah, he said Tim brought him in.
Absolutely.
He said Tim brought him in, and he said he had to come out. He said, we were behind the scenes. But when Tim came out, he was forced to come out. And so that means he was forced to be a shyster. He was forced to lie on cares. He was forced to do everything he done in this whole fight because Tim brought his ass out.
Right. He pulled him out the bushes.
Yeah.
He was gonna sit back and let his daughter do her thing and play and fall on whatever side she was gonna fall on. And that's where when he got into it and got forced into it, that's where Larry came into play.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me play this.
Had to ask your brother because they seem to be the hardest way. He said if you can't get it right, then you might need to go
this secret sisterhood.
Leave the streets alone. I went back to selling hard again. I can't stop selling that. I need to be a star again. Some about the hit and she be tripping. She gon' tell her friends the thing about the treason is the reason that it coming.
Oh, they spit.
And it all fell apart. I thought we were good, then it all fell apart.
Okay. I do not own the rights to this music. Oh shit.
get no check. Tell me just how real is that? Let you from the very start. Artists not make feeling that. You fucking with these bitches too. Whoop de doo, you still in that relationship impurities. Dealing with oppressed authorities. I just wanna chill with you, give you a sense of security. Shady and it's crazy, you're wildin' out way too more than me. You're classless and you know it. You're moving just like a whore to be. Your family in my inbox, they hitting me up, they warning me. Gave it all to you, but you still just wanting some more from me.
Okay. Shout out to Rose. Sick your sister husband.
All right, shit.
Damn.
Well, was spitting that hot fire.
Yeah.
All right, shit.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Russell.
Say that CD will not get thrown out the window.
Shout out to you, man.
That's all right.
Man, Provoke, once again, thank you, bro. I'm finna try to get me like
2
hours sleep.
I got to get into my Friday, dog.
So at 9 o'clock, man. I got to go at 9 to 6 in the morning. So
I appreciate you, man, allowing me to express myself on your platform, man. And
anytime.
And your girl Smith Sylvia about to come up again, so you know I'm gonna check her out. I think it just popped up, so I'm gonna holler at you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate everything you do, bro.
All right. There y'all have it, y'all. One and only Provoke. And shout out to Dom K for coming on. I want to thank y'all for tuning into this live. It's been a good day. I need about 20 people in the chat to put in the chat free kills. You know, this is a bogus ass case. I'm gonna get some sleep because I'm gonna have to be up for the next maybe 15 hours. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm gonna do it because it's what I love to do. And might go live. I don't know. I got somebody who gonna start recording my lives for me and shit. So y'all stay blessed, stay favored. Put them free kills in the chat. Put them free kills in the chat. I am. Yep, I gotta go to Mika thing today. So club today, and man, just free kills, y'all. All right. What's up, Deborah? Fair. And don't forget, y'all, add me on IG again. DJ Tyson 357 on IG. Okay. Free kills. And whenever you want to donate to the channel, all the information is right there. You see it, and add me on IG. I love you guys. God bless you guys. And be looking out for Sylvia. She's going to do an interview with Diana Copeland's attorney. So be looking for that. And you all have a blessed Friday. And I'm up out of here. Did I miss anything? Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I got everything. Okay. All right. That's it. Love y'all. Peace.